Hey guys, I'm back with another update on my braces. I've done 3 other braces videos, and if you haven't seen them yet, you should definitely check them out. I went into the orthodontist last week and he did 2 things to my teeth. The first thing he did was remove my elastic. It used to be on the right side of my mouth, connected from my palate expander all the way down to my back molar on this side. Now it's not there anymore. I had worn that elastic for a few weeks. I wore it 24/7. The only times I took it out was when I had to eat, but I consistently wore it, and then he removed it. I was really confused as to why he removed it, but apparently the elastic was putting too much pressure on my teeth, and it had caused the hook it was attached on, which was a piece of the palate expander, to bend. And he said that it usually doesn't do that, but for some reason it did that with my mouth. And it also started pushing my upper teeth outwards on this side. And so he had to remove it because it was just pushing my teeth too far out and was throwing off the other teeth, and it wasn't getting straight anymore. And the other thing that he did was that he told me to stop turning my palate expander. So I've turned it a total of 17 times. I thought he was going to cement it, but he didn't, and so he's just gonna wait and see how my teeth are gonna align. But right now I'm not turning my palate expander at all, but it's still on the roof of my mouth. I don't have my elastic anymore. But do you want to know a cool thing? There's a really awesome thing that I can now do. And if you've seen my palate expander video, I had showed you that I had like a really bad overbite. Well, I still have that overbite, but I used to never be able to touch my top teeth with my bottom teeth without my mouth feeling really tense and really sore, and it's just like a really awkward position for my mouth because I'm not used to it. But now I can put my top teeth on my bottom teeth and it's really cool. Like, I never used to be able to do that before. It's just, I thought that was pretty cool. Elastic band wise, for wearing that for 3 weeks, it may not have helped much with the overbite because it's still really severe. But I learned a cool new trick. The orthodontist had examined my mouth for a good 20 minutes after he took off my elastic and after my wire was removed. And he was just kind of poking around in there trying to figure out my bite. I guess it's bad. It's worse than I thought because not only do I have a crossbite, but I have an overbite. And if you don't know what a crossbite is, it's basically your top teeth do not align with your bottom teeth. And so on my right side, my top row of teeth go, when I bite down, the molars hit the inside of my teeth instead of hitting on the teeth. He was telling me to shift my bottom jaw over to the left more. He was trying to figure out what's the best way to actually align my teeth to each other. And I think that's the reason why he did not cement my palate expander, because he wants to wait to see how my teeth do over the next several weeks, and then I think that's when he'll probably cement it or add more turns. But he did say that the palate expander has been working. Like, my bottom teeth are getting pushed outwards, and even when I smile it's noticeable. Well, my friends and like my family told me that it's noticeable, but now I'm kind of smiling now. Anyways, I want to find a before picture so I can compare my teeth side by side, but it's, my top teeth have been pushed outwards. My gaps over here on the sides of my cheek, they used to be pretty wide, but now my teeth is filling in, and I like that, but I still have a crossbite, and I thought my teeth were doing really good, but it's still that crossbite and the overbite that's throwing off everything, and it's really stressing me out because I just want my teeth to line up already. But after he had finished examining my mouth, he just told me that he was going to give me another wire, and he's going to see me in 8 more weeks because he needs my teeth to go back to being straight, especially the bottom row, because the elastic did push the top teeth outwards. And then that's when he's going to tell me about the palate expander, if he's going to cement it or add more turns, if he's going to give me more elastics. But he did say that he wanted to put more rings on the bottom of my teeth. But the thing is, my molars have not fully grown yet. So I have 4 metal rings on the top and 2 metal rings on the bottom. And he wants to add another 2 rings at the bottom. but those molars are the ones that haven't come out yet. And he said that once he put those rings on the bottom, which I don't know how he's going to do because the molars haven't come out yet, and the nurses have tried to put the rings on, but it's just not getting on because they just haven't fully grown yet. He said that's what's going to allow him to fix my crossbite, my overbite, and my overall alignment of my teeth. But it's just those two molars are delaying the whole process. The whole process of putting the rings on isn't painful. It first starts with the nurse trying on different size rings on your molars, and then the orthodontist comes over. Well, in my case, he came over and then he adjusted each ring and he made sure that it was tight and that it wasn't pushed all the way against my gum line. But that is the most painful part of it, is the whole trying to push it on the molars. And then once that happens, he uses cement to cement the rings on the molars, and so I do have cement in my mouth with the molars, but he does scrape off like any excess cement. But the only painful part of that was just the whole trying to fit the rings on the teeth, and I'm glad that's over, that whole cementing part. But if I have to do that again, then that's gonna suck. But overall, my palate expander has been good. I'm good with eating and drinking now. Still can't eat certain stuff. And I will tell you that I've lost around 10 to 15 pounds since I've gotten braces. Yeah, so braces do cause you to lose weight, or maybe that's just in my case, because I do listen to what the orthodontist tells me. No hard food, no sticky food like peanut butter, nothing that will cause my brackets to get torn off or any wires to break. And I follow that really carefully, and my portions have gotten smaller as to what foods that I eat, and I'm using this as an advantage. I am a college freshman and I don't want to gain that freshman 15, and so far I've done the opposite. I've lost that 15. The positive side of having braces in college is that you lose weight, and then since you're losing weight and eating less and eating more healthier, you can work out and gain muscles. And I don't know why I'm talking about this, but that's what I've been doing. I've been eating smaller portions, healthier stuff, working out, and braces have been helping me get in shape, and I never thought that would happen, but that's definitely one of the pros about braces. Aside from that, they have been pretty good. I don't have any issues. My teeth have been really sore lately on the right side where my elastic used to be, and I think it's because I don't have the elastic anymore. I feel like I grind my teeth in my sleep, but I told my orthodontist that, and he said that that wasn't the case. It was because my palate expander is pushing outwards and my top teeth and bottom teeth aren't familiar with the molars hitting each other directly. Like, if this diagram makes sense, this top molar, bottom molar, like, it's not used to this, it's used to this, not this. And so this side is feeling the whole pain. And I also think because of the missing elastic too. I eat on my right side more than my left side. He told me not to eat on my left side as much, just my right side. And I do plan to film some close-ups. I really want to film my next orthodontist appointment in several weeks, and I'm going to ask them if I would be able to do that so I can give you guys some close-ups of my palate expander, the rings, and just my braces in general. And I hope that works out. I will do close-ups. I really do want to do close-ups, and I wanted to do it for this video, but I think it'll be better if I'm in that setting. I just wanted to make this video to update you all on my braces. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I will either answer them in the comments in the video, or I will do both. See you later.